What's up, everybody? Jason here. Going to show you a little bit about the 72 Chevelle convertible we're just finishing up here at the shop. Come on in and I'll tell you a little bit about the engine, take you for a ride in the car, and kind of go through some particulars. This is a 598 cubic inch built by Blueprint Engines. They built a really nice motor. This one's got aluminum heads, roller cam, nice high-rise intake manifold, Hooker Super Comp headers, March pulley system, and spall fans up front there from Flexolite. You can see here we're running the Hyperspark distributor, coil, and their CD package, right, their control box. We're running the Stealth Flow 4150 X Series fuel injection with 8 injectors. To command the braking, we've got 4-wheel disc brakes run by Hydro Boost. Hydro Boost gives you about 50% more braking power as it's run off the power steering. Here I show you an upper hose that I'm not a big fan of. It was on the car originally, the customer likes it. I just don't like the double clamps that could go wrong there. And to me it looks real cheesy. But what are you going to do? This thing runs awesome. It's so snappy for a big block. I like the red CPP calipers with these like Corleone wheels we just threw on here. We've got 20-inch in the front, 22s in the rear. 4-wheel CPP brakes. They do the job just great. Inside, a few upgrades. It's got a classic dash upgrade kit with autometer gauges, aftermarket stereo, subs and such. Vintage air blowing cold. You might even hear the wind blowing right there. 4-speed automatic overdrive 4L80E. Low car pedals. Crispy white interior. Cowl induction hood. You note here he runs his cowl induction flapper backwards for 2 reasons. 1, to be a little different, and 2, it keeps that airflow coming under the hood at all times. With this big block, you want all the fresh air you can get. You're rocking that 598 big block. You want those fans moving, keeping air flowing. Kind of get a good look here at the way the car looks in motion. Even with those big wheels, they don't look that big on the car. The stance is right. Doesn't rub. Come on in, let's go for a ride. I'll talk to you a little more about the car and let you hear her get out on the highway. Out of the shop. Get out here at the scene of a burnout we did a little earlier. You'll see at the end of the video. This dude's on the rider trying to get me to do another one. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. We'll do one all the time. But she's got the power. You can just hear how crisp it is. Check out these mirrors. These mirrors are bad. They're billet. They don't flop around. Autometer gauges are all adjusted. We're just kind of QCing stuff right now too, so making sure our blinkers work. It shut off right there when I turned. Just trying to check all my readings. This motor's fresh. It's got like 25 miles on it. I've been doing some tranny tuning all day. So right now you hear that 4L80 shifting proper. If I could actually get some open highway, I could get into overdrive and you could really hear how it purrs. You just really want to eat up some highway when you're in these classic cars. I just want to crank the tunes and just mash on. So So that felt good. Let's hop off the freeway real quick. Just get a little bit of street time on it. All systems are feeling good. Steering feels good. Brakes feel phenomenal. Shifting just right again. Feels like it's riding really smooth. But she's thirsty. That's a downside to a big block. We're gonna have to dip over here and grab some gas. Luckily we've got a Chevron right here. Got to put some quality gas in here. 91 octane with some tech relief. Alright, here we go. Let's go on the highway a little bit. See how snappy and smooth that big block is. That Sniper fuel injection is just so crisp. This motor with its aluminum heads, roller cam, great little setup. Temp is sitting right, oil pressure's right. Seems like everything's cool, so we'll just keep rolling. Better shot. We'll get no cars in front of us for a quick second, I hope. I'm starting to feel like we might have a finished car here. This thing is running right. I like to get on and off the freeway a couple times, run it up and down the RPMs, let it shift, slow down, get off, everything's cool, then I start to drive more and more miles. I like to try to get at least 50 miles on a car before I send it back. You just really want to try to make sure that you're sending out a solid product. If you're building a car for somebody, if you're building a car for yourself and you're gonna sell it ever, which brings up a great point. Looking for a car and buying a car isn't as easy as it seems, so I've got a free inspection checklist and buying guide linked in the comments below for you to download and help you in the purchase of your next classic car. It's so important that you get the right car. Don't fall victim to any of the pitfalls of crappy cars. If it's all good, this could be you. Thanks for tuning in.